Hi. Hello. I think it's time for some SMT. Francine, can you hear me?
I can indeed hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes I can, and as chat can see, Skull!
Everyone can hear me now, even though I lack vocal cords.
It's the cursed winds blowing through your teeth. That's what makes it work.
Alright then.
And you can hear things now.
Yeah, that's the other thing. And I'm glad I can hear things because if we play our cards correctly today, we might be hearing my favorite track in the game. So,
well, we gotta prepare for a dungeon. Also, when are we gonna do the DLC, you think?
Oh, yeah. So, the DLC can be plugged in at any time. I think at this point it might be better to actually come back to it when there's like a lull in the story. Like maybe if there's like a moment, there is like a moment around after the end of the dungeon when you unlock the final area. There's certainly there's like a sequence where basically they open up like a million different possible like routes for you to go, and it's kind of expected that you will rise in about like 20 levels or something before you go through to the final dungeon. So at that point, I think that might be a good time to grab the DLC and go and kill all of those bosses because they will be about ready to take on just about any of them by that point.
Excellent.
And they will provide us with a nice chunk of additional experience and also like some more powerful demons to fuse along the way. In any case, so the thing is though that we have one boss. The boss that I'm talking about, the one with the killer track, is actually before the dungeon. It's Ishtar, if you remember, who's like we're currently running around obliterating her Magatsuhi pylons. Again, though, I will say you can take her on without them, and it might be interesting to see just how far we could get. But it's your call.
I just want to take down the fucking pylons.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Tokyo Station, red brick building, bring a lot of nostalgia. Can't see from here though, too much fog. Yeah. So look how angry that face is. Angry.
I went to Tokyo Station when I was in Tokyo. On the first day we were there, after we landed and like lost a huge amount of time because we fell asleep until like 3 in the afternoon, I went to Tokyo Station to pick up my the SIM cards I had gotten for us because man, you can get some really crazy tourist SIM card deals if you go to Tokyo. They will give you an unlimited data SIM card for fucking $20, and it lasts for like a month.
I had to change the inversion style because I've been playing No Man's Sky and I had it set to a certain way in there.
No Man's Sky has had such a weird trajectory as a thing.
It definitely has.
Oh, and now I can hear that good crunch again.
Ooh. That's a thingy over there.
That is not one of the pylons, I don't believe.
No,
that's
I'm
just
looking
like
at the apple.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not glowy enough to be a pylon. It's weird because I go through phases where I'm doing non-inverted and phases where I'm doing inverted. It really depends on what game I'm playing and how long it's been since I had to worry about controller inversion. And then I'll remember it again a certain way. I've switched around numerous times. Interesting.
By the way, while I'm here, do you mind if I do a quick plug for something?
Oh, absolutely. You're always allowed to do a plug.
I wouldn't do it like up at the front of the stream, but there's only a day or so left for this. But today and tomorrow are your last days to vote in the Game Maker Awards for Slave Zero X to win Most Anticipated. Since the last stream, we actually did win another award. We won Best Action Game at the Busan Indie Connect Awards in Korea, which is fucking crazy. And being able to add both Best Action Game and Most Anticipated to the cover of our game would be fucking sick. And the Game Maker Awards are predicated on a user vote once all the nominees have been decided by judges. So I will toss the link in the chat, and if folks could head over there and vote. But if you've already voted, thank you so much. Obviously, no obligation to do anything, but like it would be pretty fucking cool, all things considered.
I'm figuring out the trajectories I can take here. Okay. So we shouldn't pop down. This place winds around in an interesting way. Oh my god, you make a little noise when you're floating around.
I forgot we picked up Dekarabi, he's great.
Yeah, no, that's my favorite. We'll start. Oh shit! Oh, we're going back!
Oh fuck yes!
I gotta see what it is!
I keep waiting for this one specific ability, and I think this might be it, finally.
Look, the fact that I get really hyped whenever I see an Aogami, one of those is... so good.
Ooh, it's a full moon. I like the full moon variant music.
Also, we got some new thingies for Vitality. Oh.
That's not really worth it. For 130.
I do like an elemental Jabroni Bino as possible, though. Anyways, I wanted to see what that was too. But...
I will say, depending on what ability is in there, you may want to save and pick up a specific affinity. Skills.
Yeah. What do you got here?
Yes, Profaned Land. There it is.
The Dark Attack.
So, I made pretty good use of this. It's very nice to have a heavy dark attack on the Nahabino just for anything that is vulnerable to dark, and it comes with a poison chance, which is always nice, and it just has a very cool animation. I can't say that I kept it forever, but it was definitely a lot of fun while I had it.
Oh god, you can turn him into a little poison bastard. Yes.
I'm not sure I don't think we have to go all the way into that, but Profaned Land does have like a pretty nice damage scale on it, and this was the point at which I was fully convinced that Aogami's template was that of Susanoo, given that Susanoo is alternately associated with both lightning and also impurity, or the profaning, impurity and purification. He's often associated with the accumulation of kegare, which is a specific kind of Shinto term that means sort of impure, unclean, that kind of thing. Since he was a being who dwelled in uncleanliness and then cleansed himself by throwing up a Manozako.
Hold on, where is my... trying to figure out is... Oh. Huh. Oh, nice to have those for a while. I'm looking for... what's something that gives me more abilities? Is Divine Proficiency? Okay, let's hold on to that for now.
Yeah,
I don't want to use it yet.
Yeah, we've got a pretty good setup. I was just excited for it to show up because I do love that ability. I swear to, it's so weird though. I swear to God, I remember having that before we came through here. I kept waiting for it to show up at some point, but I guess not.
I'm gonna go save though, even though we've only done really one thing. No, we got some apples.
It would be insufferable to lose. We did a couple of little things that would be very annoying to lose and recover. So
yeah, that's true. Compulsive saving exists for a reason. Swooshed him.
I just noticed a couple more people dropped in. So if you see that link in the chat there, that is a link to the tweet that links you to the form that you can use to vote for Slave Zero X, the game that I worked on as art director for most anticipated game at the Game Maker Awards. And we only have 2 days left to do that. I don't know where the voting is at currently because you're not allowed to see until after the fact, but we've been voting all month of August, and since we're up here at the end, I'm kind of hoping we can get a little extra bump and hopefully hit the competition, although we do have some pretty steep competition.
It's worth checking out the things that they're going against too, because hey, I know how hard it is to find really cool indie games.
Yeah, all of our competitors are also well worth checking out. Unfortunately, we're in kind of a tragic situation where one of the other games nominated for most anticipated is a game that one of our artists actually also worked on. So internally we've had to accept. I mean, on the other hand, that does mean that in a way our team can win on two fronts. But it is sad that we've had to turn against each other like this.
It sounds like the artists hedged their bets well.
Tia is a fucking. This is the artist in question, Tia Rohrer, also known as Iris Chroma. She is a fucking titan of her field, and I would be overjoyed if their game won as well. But unfortunately, that could be only one most anticipated, and Tia gets to win either way. So, you know, make your choice. Vote with your conscience.
Fucking jigsaw ass comment. Make your choice.
Vote with your conscience. Make your choice.
I will be playing through all of Slave Zero X on stream, by the way, when it comes out.
The other day I was looking at one of the finished versions of the final boss intro and the couple first seconds of the final boss fight, and I was realizing that a lot of people are going to fucking hate that final boss.
So
in gameplay terms, it's very cool. They're very cool, whatever they are. But
so if you want my opinion on people to watch for Slave Zero X, if you want to see someone who's going to be good at it, go watch a fighting game streamer. If you want to see someone who's going to be bad at it, yeah, I say bad at me. That's me. Yeah, I'm gonna suck at it.
I think it will. I think you'll pick it up faster than you anticipate. Also, like another thing that the main game is going to have, which the demo lacks, is like the shop where you can purchase additional items and additional items and upgrades and things like that. So there'll be a little bit of like leeway for folks in terms of like stat upgrade, I believe.
I do like some good customization. I mean, like the thing is like the closest game I really got into, to Slave Zero X is DMC 5, and I would have gotten to it more if it wasn't causing me crashes at the time. I don't know.
To this, our game, I'm really excited to see what speedrunners do with Slave Zero X, because we're built on such a weird engine with so many like weird little idiosyncrasies and stuff. Like the way that our game is built is so bizarre that it feels like it's really ripe for exploitation. The team is doing an amazing job right now in QA, like plugging a million different holes and stuff like that and getting everything really solid. But I'm really excited to see what a speedrunner with like speedrunner brain can do to like pick that thing apart and make it play itself and do all sorts of weird shit.
Oh, how dare you!
I also kind of want to see a task run of Slave Zero X. That would be kind of cool.
Alright, can I just punch you with Dark? I can't. the little like stompy thing he does after that. I wish I occasionally had the camera like flip around so I can see my buddies do their attacks from the other side more often. Like I'd love to see their whole animation.
It'd be kind of cool if like someday they actually gave you like a more dynamic camera to control things, but also the camera angles that they chose are really nice. I like this like Dutch angle, like the tilt that you get a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's the thing is if I'm gonna get a
oh shit.
Jack, you might die.
On the verge of death.
I might die.
Even on the verge of death, Anzu is irritating.
Oh! Oh, hold on. As much as I want this, Jack gets yours. As long as you don't miss.
That's more like it.
I have to give Black Frost the high five.
I'll say, if there's any one convention of the SMT games that I kind of wish they would abandon, I understand why they stick to it and why it kind of has to be this way in some ways, but like the scaling down of specific demons when they become part of your party in order to make them fit like on the screen or whatever.
Yeah.
Always bum me a little bit because King Long over here is supposed to be like 3 or 4 times the size that he is when he is in your party, and so is Black Frost. And
have you considered that?
I guess
Key Long doesn't want to make you feel bad about your size.
And there's a lot of King Long is still bigger than the Nahabino at present. So
Well, I mean, if
don't
he
know,
shrink
I don't know
himself
what
down
kind of-
smaller, I feel like it'd be really obvious that he's like trying to pander. So
Except that making himself smaller than an Anzu, that's just embarrassing.
Black Frost has to be held at gunpoint to do the same.
I mean, I think Black Frost is just smaller because we beat the shit out of him back in Ginza, if you remember.
That's Divine
He's
Arrow.
reformed, but he's reformed both like morally and physically, but his regeneration process left him somewhat reduced since he no longer possesses all of the alcohol in Ginza.
Yeah, it's a lot of calories.
When we killed him back in Ginza, I just imagine his like body popping like a water balloon and like whiskey and shit going everywhere, just deflating down to this size.
Oh, why is this so funny to me? Watching all the fucking vodka pop out of him. I was like, Francine is back. You were out sick last week.
I am indeed back. Yes, I was out sick last week for sick and working. I was sick and tired. I had a lot of work to do and was very low energy as well. So I didn't feel like I would be able to give it my all. But you know what? I think I can give it my all this week. And here I am, and the sound is back, and everything's fucking great. Even my skull form regenerated. So I think taking a break was a good idea.
Turns out all we needed for a skull form was a direct call and a Discord subscription. So I had to get another Discord subscription, factor into my stream costs.
Nitro Basics only like $2 a month.
Yeah, it's not
actually
too
cheaper than my
bad.
classic. I was thinking about holding on to the classic subscription, like since they'll let you keep it as long as you keep renewing. But honestly, it looks like I get all the same shit on basic for actually paying $2 less. So maybe I'll just swap.
That's how they get you.
I get nervous every time they reduce a plan. They like depreciate a plan like that, but let you keep it as long as you're still paying for it, because it makes me think like, oh, there's something you guys don't want me to have here. Like, what is the specific thing about this Nitro Classic subscription that you don't want me to have?
I honestly think the people in charge of Discord don't know why the platform is popular, because they keep trying to add a bunch of bullshit. I want heal all. God.
It's suffering from the same issue as all like tech like companies or whatever, which is that nothing can just be like a finished product. If it's like a service like this or whatever, like you can't just reach a point where you're like, yep, that's Discord, it does everything it needs to, we'll keep supporting it going forwards, and you can subscribe for this stuff, and that's it or whatever. Like nothing can be a finished product.
That's actually like an insanely good product model too, is the thing for making money. You can just put your focus into something else while that's casually making dollars on the side.
Yeah. But of course, because everything is about accruing more investment and more attention, investors are only interested in something that is likely to grow, because they won't receive a return on an investment for something that maintains the same level. Oh shit, Bomb of Life.
Oh, Bomb of Life, that's right. That's a Resurrect, that's not a regular bomb.
Oh god, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes. So irritating, the naming convention there.
Yeah, I really wish they changed that. I feel like that's just something that kind of slipped through the cracks.
Feels like maybe a translation issue or something.
Could be. They just call it like Life Lotion. Sure, I'll rub it on Succubus, no problem. Oh, have you seen the tiefling design for Baldur's Gate 3?
I have, including the nude variant.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant is the nude variant, because I actually really like the bone structure on that a lot.
I did too. Again, like I think I said before, Baldur's Gate is like, it's a specific kind of like modern fantasy look that doesn't always work for me.
Mm-hmm.
I do like how the tieflings look. I'm kind of into those.
The big thing is like it's really hard to do non-standard tiefling designs like as like in a video game form, because our assets. Because like tieflings, I think are at their best when they're full of anti-essence. I see. At their best when they're not like totally uniform. Like they used to be just kind of generic, like evil, like outsider, like influenced.
I will say that there are two. They like both tieflings and dragonborn are present in the game, right? Like,
yeah.
And I kind of feel like maybe they could have made a digitigrade leg like base mannequin or whatever if it was for two different species or whatever. Like if both Dragonborn and Tieflings had an option for those kind of legs, might be a little bit more into it. But my problem with Baldur's Gate 3 is that I feel like a lot of the characters look a little bit more like they are a person in like prosthetic makeup than they do like a creature, and that kind of stems again from like that stems from the necessities of the system or whatever, like the way that they built it. I don't begrudge it. That it's not like a bad choice. It's just one I don't personally like. And a lot of them do look really good. I love Karlach's design. Karlach might be my favorite character.
Oh, Karlach, I think, is just their best character design, period, out of the entire cast.
The thing that makes Karlach for me is like the detailing around the chest and the shoulders, like the vents and stuff, like all those little like hole vents or whatever. That's the stuff I like that kind of bespoke detail. I think as far as the actual internal character creator and stuff goes, like the basic sort of human faces and stuff, I think Astarion looks the best. Like I think overall Astarion is just like a really solid design that works really well with their assets and everything, and that's probably part of why he's as popular as he is, because he takes a full advantage of everything they've got. I think the Dragonborn have the problem that a lot of Dragonborn in games like that have, where like they still have a regular human proportioned body, so their heads look really weird. It's kind of like the same problem with Argonians in Elder Scrolls stuff. But I can appreciate it. And I do really like how the Dragonborns, like the surface of their skin and like the chest and stuff looks when it's exposed. All the scoots and the underbelly stuff is very cool.
Oh, fuck me.
Shin Megami Tensei.
I would like it if someone dodged. I would like it if someone dodged. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to hit you guessed it, the smoke ball button.
Time to smoke up.
And they're like, why is it called a smoke bomb? Because of the smoke coming out of your fucking eyes. Have I been down here before? Looks like I have been indeed down here before. Couldn't scoot around them. Oh, that's so many turns. They're wasting them, apparently.
Yep.
They're really wasting you. That Black Frost just like...
Can you imagine how irritating it would be to be a Naga Raja, like pinnacle of Naga kind, and you're just like raining heavenly blows with your spear down on this little fucking guy, and he just keeps dodging it while making that face.
It's that old like Lord of the Rings Gandalf gif on cycle of Gandalf like peeking between the doorway, dodging orc arrows, just being an absolute dick about it.
Black Frost got juice.
All right. I have a good one for this. Also, we need to bring back our good friend Swordplay. Yeah, Yoshi back in here.
That is pretty fucking good though by itself.
Prize.
Kind of amazed I didn't kill, honestly.
Oh, neat. Let's take a risk on an Axel Claw. There we go. Hey, you're weak to this? Cool. Price. Yeah, those Naga had a real bad time. Hey, we got a level up out of that. I think we can actually fuse something.
48. I think we're in Lamu territory.
I think we are. This is the battle music throughout the entire game, so it's always gone this hard.
Yeah. I mean, just you wait until you hear some of their themes coming up. But yeah, no, the soundtrack for this, Ryota Kozuka was the composer for this one. This was his second time being the main composer for mainline SMT but the first one for like a main big console one or whatever, since SMT4 and Apocalypse were both, he did the full tracks for those. There's definitely mainline real SMTs, but taking on this one was kind of felt like the moment when he really like inherited the role from Shoji Meguro, who had been the main series composer up until that point. And I kind of think that in some places, Kozuka actually managed to surpass him in this game, which is a crazy thing to say about Shoji Meguro, but like, there's some unbelievable work in this.
I mean, isn't that always the dream? Is that like whoever follows up is even better? Like, yeah. The dream is always improvement. It's not always possible, but like, it's the dream. We don't want to hang on to our predecessors too hard, you know? And they ideally want to see us get better than them too. See, it's the whole standing on the shoulder of giants. Right, World of Shadows. I might have changed the sound setup a bit too, so it could just be more clear. By the way, how is the audio balance?
Sounds good to me. I'm hearing both you and the game at pretty much perfect volume.
Oh, I mean, you're getting a different sound pipeline than
of course,
the people.
Yes, you were also, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. That I didn't directly aim that at chat. I should have. All right, let's see what our special fusion is. Yep. Okay, that's more money than we have. So what do we need for it? All right. Well, we literally just saw one of these. I'm fine summoning an ooze. That's cheap.
Well, I mean, there's also, I know where we can get all three of these, so we could just go recruit them.
Yeah, we literally just saw Nagaraja like a second ago, so that's not hard to find out.
Nagaraja's around here. Fornius and Black Ooze are both back in Shinagawa, and specifically Fornius is in and around the Berry Village, and Black Ooze is where Lamu was originally fought, so...
Alright, was there any of these I wanted to make? I might have wanted to make an Oberon.
I can't remember using an Oberon. I think by the time I could make him, I had already kind of like gone past him, or I had someone else that could do equivalent stuff or something. But
what does he do exactly? Oh, force attacks. I have King Long for that.
And some high-end healing, but we have other better healers. Yeah, he's kind of in a weird spot.
Yeah, sorry, we just take a list here, make sure like I'm aware of what's coming down the bend here. Dominion looks neat and... Oh, that's a good angel design.
Oh yeah, this is a classic. That's from back in SMT2, one of Kaneko's older ones.
Also got that Nahobino colored hair, and the Jabroni Bino is nothing if not Bane.
Gets Dekunda on the second. That could be very useful.
Dekunda's it could be, yeah. All allies? Okay, never mind. Yeah, that is... I was gonna say, if it's just one ally, I wouldn't care, but if it's all of them, then...
No, it's all of them. Dekunda and Dekaja are, like, very key to high-level play in SMT games traditionally. Although, again, this one defocused buffs a little bit, so...
Oh, I like this guy. Well, that's
Oh, hey, I just noticed a familiar face, relatively speaking.
Pazuzu?
No, one over from Pazuzu. Although Pazuzu is also familiar. Adavaka.
Look at all these faces.
This is indeed the namesake of Adavaka from Slave Zero X, the guy at the end of the demo.
This guy just has like a stack of heads and then like a rotating head on top as like a little extra camera.
This is a very classical form for a wrathful deity in the mode of Japanese esoteric Buddhism. Adavaka, or Taigen Sui Myo-o, is the Lord of the Forest. He is a child-eating demon who converted to Buddhism and swore off of eating children thereafter, and became a wisdom king in his own right.
Something I always think about when I see multiple arms is like, how did they do the back muscles and all these games? It's just such a hard thing to imagine all these arms moving in concert.
Well, that is the nature of a wrathful deity, is that it is beyond.
That's true. Yeah, for deity, I can
concurrence.
accept some like weirdness here. It's like in general, it's like I think it's like, you know, as a very amateur artist, like how would I draw that? You know.
One thing that's very interesting to read about is the discussions that were had in various, I specifically know about the ones that were had in the Japanese, the Shingon Buddhist sect and the Tendai sect, about how to depict certain forms of various deities and stuff like that, because the depiction in Japanese esoteric Buddhism and in esoteric Buddhism in general, the image, the statue or the painting is incredibly important. It's not like a decoration, it is like central to the worship, and it is how it is how like a lot of information is communicated. So agreeing on like a common form for these deities and how they should be depicted is incredibly important. And there was a lot of discussion about how best to depict the Juichinmen canon, or the 11-faced or 11-headed canon, which is the form of the god canon, the Bodhisattva canon, with, as the name would suggest, 11 heads or faces. And the discussion that was had was essentially like, they didn't want to represent them symbolically. They wanted canon to have literal 11 faces, 11 heads. And of course, physically speaking, that's incredibly difficult to portray. There's some like sketches from the time when they were trying to debate like how best to do this, where at least one of the interpretations involved like, what if we just gave canon like a sort of enormous UFO-style disc for a head with faces like lined along it. They wanted to keep all the faces the same size. They wanted to have like full 11 heads like that. It was not feasible with the sculptural techniques available at the time, and so eventually they did compromise. And traditionally now Juichinmen canons are portrayed with a crown that has 11 smaller faces on it, closer to the symbolic thing they were trying to avoid when they would have preferred literal. But it's still interesting to see how they reached that. I think I've mentioned it before as well, but of the 11 faces that are visible on a Juichinmen canon, about 10 of them are visible pretty much from the front. There's one additional face that goes on the back of the head. And the way that canon statues are positioned when they are used as a honzon, the central statue in a temple, means that traditionally you shouldn't be able to see behind the statue ever. If you can see behind the statue, you're somewhere you shouldn't be. You're like you've like broken into the shrine, or like you're around the back where you should be or whatever, unless you're like doing maintenance or something. And with that in mind, the face that was put on the back of canon is normally a leering, upsetting, like laughing face that looks very unsettling. And the idea is that if you can see this face, you shouldn't. And canon is bearing a malevolent aspect towards you.
Please, I'm just doing maintenance.
I'm sure canon has an understanding with monks whose purpose it is to clean up the back of the statue.
There are like really nested like teleporty spots over here. Like super concentrated. Which is interesting. Like why did I have so many here? Like I'm not complaining, I'm just wondering why there's so many save locations. I think it's kind of nice, personally. Ooh. Wait, is this, yep. One of the things we needed.
Alright, Nagaraja, how do you feel about coming with us and getting, like, shoved into a pile of black goo and fish parts? You're no ordinary demon. I can sense a special energy from you.
This is not Garage at the speed dating booth. Oh
you
god,
are experienced with fusion, yes? So that is the name of your partner. I doubt I could ever suit you better than him.
No!
Farewell.
No! You're beautiful just the
Goodbye.
way you are. Except I'm gonna merge you into a llama, so maybe not.
Yeah, it's true that you couldn't soothe us, but the llama we were going to make out of you would have been ideal.
Oh. How dare them. Oh, shit. Every time it happens. Alright. Give her the big fist. Christ. I just caught that little dragon thing that flies out, too. It's a little more visible in the ice one, I think. Eat whole.
Eat whole.
Speaking of speed dating, I don't really see anything I want to get rid of on you.
No. Oh, there you go. Sorry, Sayuri, but we're not really looking great for you to eat whole right now.
Eat whole? No, not in the first 8. Not for you, anyway. Oh, I see one of the thingies. Okay. Alright, what do we got? Hey!
Hey, nice work, Dick Rabia.
Alright, what do I need to hit you with? Ice. Oh, look at that. Whose turn it is coming up?
Poor son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you shattered into a million pieces.
Yeah, lots of grimoires. God, I love this little star dude, though. One of the things I wish video game or RPGs in general let me do is I want to play as like the little like floaty dude. Like I love playing as like the little mascot character. In a sci-fi setting, that would literally be like just a sapient like probe drone. Like, I just love that shape.
I said it might be fun to have like I imagine this has to exist, but like a keyring charm or something that looks like the SMT Pitamas with the little faces sculpted on it and everything.
That would be pretty awesome. Well, this is good, like, experience we're getting so far. Like, any opportunity where it feels like it's easy pickings, which, like, that's a good feeling to put into a game about, like, demons and stuff, is that you're actively looking for easy pickings. You're actively looking to prey upon the weak. It's a good theming gameplay agreement. What am I
It's
calling
always interesting
it?
when that goes hand in hand with like the traditional SMT chaos motif of like survival of the fittest or whatever. Like you've been engaging in survival of the fittest combat this entire time. By the time that someone makes an appeal to you to say like, do you want to live in a world that's based entirely on this? Like
To bring back a modification of a popular video game analysis term, I call it ludonarrative synchronicity.
wouldn't it be ludonarrative harmony as opposed to dissonance?
Oh, it could be harmony, yeah, I was saying synchronicity.
Synchronicity does sound cooler. It sounds more cyberpunk.
It is, sure. Yeah. Let's give him a little punch. He's almost dead. Yeah, harmony is probably the better one. Easier to spell. Something to think about when making up terminology.
Synchronicity is just a very cool word, though. So.
It is. I will destroy this device. Sweet
Really
me.
destroy the device.
I don't even know how many more there are. It's been a couple weeks. I lost track.
I'm not sure myself. I mean, I think you could check. You can check the map.
Did they ever
You can
explain what
see-
these structures are right here?
These ones, they don't explicitly ever mention them, but I believe they're extensions of the. They're either extensions of the system that Ishtar is using to drain Magatsuhi from the surrounding area and feed it to herself, or they're extensions of the Demon Castle. But either way, I believe they collect Magatsuhi.
Yeah, they do have kind of a pipeline sort of appearance to them.
Yeah.
And they do have like the kind of reddish glow that Magatsuhi often does. I mean, that is a thing for the series. Magatsuhi is kind of a reddish color.
Yeah. And indeed, when it was used in it's so weird now. Like since I was here in game, I have sat outside this building and eaten a pork cutlet sandwich, like in real.
And did you see one little star guy there the whole time?
No, I didn't.
Bullshit.
I did see a huge number of tourists and stuff milling around them.
I love this little dude. I mean, as a star being, I am partial to stars. Maybe I should get a little guy like that. Oh. Thanks, Aogami. Oh, is this where she's at?
This is where she's at. If you want, we could just go check her out real quick.
Let's go save first and zip back here. Might as well.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't normally, except I'm already here, so it's kind of like, you know what, why not? Kind of feeling.
I mean, again, like, my experience fighting Ishtar was... Obviously, I was on hard, but, like, I went and I didn't even try to fight her before I took out all the pylons. And when I came back and fought her, I had taken out every single pylon, and she was such a pushover, it was kind of disappointing.
I took down, like...
You've taken out...
3 of them?
Taken out 3 of them, so see how she is now, and...
How many are there?
That's the thing. I think there's, like, 8 total.
Oh. Alright, well, let's find out. Alright, well, like I said, we're already here. It doesn't feel like I'm going out of my way to get my ass kicked.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that's the thing, is if I was going out of my way for it, I wouldn't like it.
I'm also just very excited for her music.
貴様は誰だ？やはり貴様もあの創造主の配下
Oh, her
か。
horns are really cool.
物の本質を見定めることができぬとは、盲信とはよく言ったもの。貴様らはあれを崇めるが、あれは自分以外の存在を見下す。
I'm basic.
女神を卑しい存在だと貶める。そして我も貶められた者の一人。全ての貶められた存在の代わりに、私はあれの存在を全て消し去るのだ。
Surprised she's got more monsters, though.
This is a very long-standing classic design for Ishtar in the series. I'm personally a fan of it, even if it isn't quite as monstrous as I would have liked either.
Oh, so you realize the trick of my little devices, I see. Spare your excitement, it won't be enough. You think stopping 1 or 2 devices would allow you to best me? It's true.
Here we go, this track.
Let's take a little peekaboo. What you got, girl? Dreadful Gleam. Norse's Affinity and Pierce's Fur. I can't block that then, can I?
Nope. Dreadful Gleam is the main ability that, like, you would see less of if you take out all the pillars.
And then a light. So light out electric with some other useful abilities. Ooh. That charm one would be kind of annoying. And what are you weak to? Alright, Dark and Force.
We're set up for it quite nicely, actually.
Yeah, let's do a full pass through.
Hasatobi! Fuck yes! We're back, baby.
Wait, we
Force.
get Force, that's right. Well, in that case, got some for that too. Not very good though, because that's a
Could be a
medium
single
AoE.
target.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Nice.
You didn't have to get that crit, but you did, and I appreciate it.
I would probably get a lightning block up, because even if she uses Dreadful Gleam, it'll still pierce the affinity. But like if she uses any of her other lightning abilities, we'll be fine. So I don't think she's going to use Dreadful Gleam off the bat.
Yep, sounds good to me. She also has light attacks, though. Don't forget.
Yes. Oh fuck! Do we not have a Thunder Dampener?
Where is our dampener? We do not.
Yeah, we do not have a Thunder Dampener. Oh boy.
Well,
Well,
good to find out. We're putting a light one on just in case. I mean, she has those too.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
okay, yeah, this is what I... Okay. Okay, alright. I'm beginning to see that maybe there is a point where she becomes a complete pushover, but that there's also a point where it's a little bit ridiculous to fight. Okay, okay.
I want y'all to remember this, by the way, of just put that little chalkboard list of Doob is right to be this way.
That was I didn't know she was afforded that many fucking press
Well,
turns. That's ridiculous.
guess what? You didn't fuck around, so I found out for you. You know, to each according to their need, from each according to their ability.
Okay. I am pleased though. Thank you very much for letting me hear the Ishtar track. I think at this point, after that experience, let's maybe just take out all the pylons and kill her.
Yeah, she got 6 turns and 2 Dreadful Gleams just kills me no matter what. Like there's
admittedly like there would be things we could. I still think you could actually defeat her even at this stage, but it would require a lot of effort and like precise planning and stuff. And when we could just smash all of her toys, like who cares?
Look, I'm very much about fight smarter, not harder. And sometimes fighting smarter is fighting more stupid. It's like my favorite, which, you know, when Caves of Cut hits 1.0 next year, because they officially announced 1.0 and they got a publisher of Kitbox. So, because we are doing a Caves of Cut stream next year, right?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Because I
would be interested.
I want to teach you Caves of Cut, and I want you to see the weirdness of that game. Because again, the thing is like, you know, the way that the art's all done and everything, it's a roguelike, you know, portrayed in one sense kind of old-fashioned like. It's old-fashioned plus, I call it. As in, they've been adding more animations and good sound design stuff to a roguelike game. And it turns out when playing a more traditional roguelike, directional sound is really useful. Like being able...
I will have to wait. Yeah, I would definitely be interested in doing a cut. I can't commit to a long form stream like that again just yet, if only because I don't know what like my situation's gonna be with and stuff. Like the reason I didn't do this stream sooner was because I was in like a situation where I was taking multiple weekly meetings and stuff for the game, and it was only after those were over that I felt like I was ready to do this. If I end up in another contract or something, it might be difficult, but theoretically, I mean, I'd love to. I'd love to paint our CUD character as they develop. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to play as a Chimera, because I think that's the one that's going to enamor you the most. Because Chimera is the one that gets random body parts. Because, like, I mean, I could make a, like, Truekin, which gets the cybernetics. Because there are really cool cybernetics, like Giant Hands has like the best description in the game. Sorry, every time I bring it up, I kind of want to read it again. Hold on. So Giant Hands is essentially your monkey grip ability. You know, where you can like equip a large weapon with one hand. And this is officially like a far future cybernetic. Description is, for ages they dreamed, the hands must grow. In the soft luster of a laboratory, the dream was realized.
That's fucking great.
And that's it.
I love good item descriptions.
Yeah, well, like, I'm friends with one of the writers, so maybe I'm a little biased, but like I think like the work she and Jason do is like fantastic. Jason being the lead writer.
Remind me, I think our mutual friend Ava, also known as Oh No Problems, in what capacity is she involved? I swear to God, she's like involved somehow with CUD. Isn't she like one of their forum moderators or something? Or
Might be. Where is she like our mutual at?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know if she is a mutual. It's just someone that I followed for a long time. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a quick momentary break here to go to the lavatory. But you keep on going, and I will be right back.
Yeah, we're just cleaning up some trash right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not a mutual, turns out. I like King Long, by the way, everyone, but boy, he just has an underwhelming set of abilities right now. Like, he really needs like a better ability than a medium ice attack. Like, you see how much damage he's doing just at that? Like, he really deserves something better. Nice. Fuck up that star. Why'd you do that to Black Frost? I think we actually out-leveled this area a little bit. That's a weird feeling. No, we're about on par. Which is also weird. We're at that part of the game where our power level's starting to, like, really rise. Like, we still get, like, no-sold sometimes. Because that is an SMT game. That's what I really like about SMT, though, is that every single fight has a tension to it that you don't get in every RPG. Like, I don't know, I feel like grinding at its best is something that's just kind of like good to vibe with. Like, there's some sort of joy in the button pushing itself. That's right, she wants me to kill like a world boss. Like, I can grind in games where I really just enjoy pushing buttons in. I enjoy the movement, you know, I enjoy the sounds the strikes make, that kind of stuff. Barring that, I don't want grinding in a game. I'd rather everything to be high reward, high risk, high reward. That's what keeps me, like, interested. I'm not actively interested and I want to vibe. Alright, what do we got here? Oh. Oh, cool. We went immediately to recruitment. After the last Naga Raja depression, this is a refreshing change. Go for it. Sick. You know, let's go get that Fornius and Ooze. Because I know where they're at. Well, I know what the Fornius is at. I don't remember where the Ooze is at. It's over in Shinagawa, correct? Yeah, over near the Fairy Village, and it's on the overpass, is where I recall Fornius is being. And I have a feeling we're gonna see the Black Goose is on the way. I like Satanta's little scarf there. Hey. He's got like the plaid too. He just looks like he has armor, but he's like in his pajamas and he's cozy.
If you're familiar with Cuckoo Lane, Satanta will someday be Cuckoo Lane.
Not familiar with
Cuckoo Lane. I'm not super familiar with the Celtic stuff, but my understanding is that Satanta is essentially young Cuckoo Lane.
I mean, a lot of Celtic stuff too is like we just have little nuggets of actual information, right? Because of like Catholic, Christian absorption.
Some stuff. Other stuff is way more like preserved, and a lot of that stuff is the stuff to do with Cuckoo Lane, the most popular, like, you know, heroic legends and stuff.
Things they couldn't really quite swallow whole.
Yeah. All right. I have returned, and I returned with a Fat Boy vanilla ice cream sandwich.
Oh, nice. I mean, I'm running on a lot of caffeine right now.
Yeah, same. I had a monster before we started.
Kevin's been in a habit of picking up Red Bulls from the supermarket, and that was kind of my energy drink of choice back in the day, so real easy to get back in the habit, I guess.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, no.
Out of all the Magatamas, right? This is Magatama?
Mitama.
Mitama. I always get them confused because the Tama and the M start. This one is the one that's serving cunt.
Absolutely.
Look at it. Why do you gotta serve
Look at
cunt?
that face.
I don't have a shock ability. I'm just gonna chew a shard and see what happens. Hee hee. Not a problem. Oh, we just got some money out of it. That's not bad, though. I'm not actually complaining. 1,500 is a nice little get. Nice little handful of cash. It is always worth grabbing those nuggets, too. Some map nuggets. I'm grabbing a Fornius because I remember where Fornius is at. Aha. Alright, you're all running from me.
Should be able to find a Fornius somewhere around here.
Yeah, they're on the overpass, I remember. See. Nekamadas. I don't remember all their names. I'm quite pleased with that. I don't know why I remember Nekomata so much. I guess because it's really just kind of
Nekomata is a term that comes up like elsewhere. It's one of the more used like mythological terms, I think. So.
Lilims. Surfing cunt is such a really funny term to me, by the way. I always think of like the whole thing of the cannibal book, The Serve Man.
To serve cunt.
Yeah. It's like, it's a book of makeup, right? We've come to forcibly recruit you into the party. Now the trooper dropped something. What'd you drop? A life force! Oh, wait, does that mean I'm already dead? Hadn't even noticed. He's just gonna fucking die.
Oh my god! No! No! I've never seen that one before.
Oh man. I'm having an existential crisis. So you're Jovian Jokestar, eh? I heard all kinds of rumors about you. It's enough of my trouble, now you're gonna get it. Anyways, do you wanna maybe try popping in again?
So yeah, Jovian Jokestar. Oh, well, there we go. That conversation ended more quickly than anticipated.
Well,
I think the thing about something I'm a little sad about is so in the SMT series at large, there's like a recurring bit where Decorabia and Fornius are best friends because they're two goetic demons that both have like a kind of sea theme or whatever with their respective forms. And they're often paired together, or more specifically in Shin Megami Tensei 3, the first boss is a Fornius, and then when you get out of the first boss zone, one of the first things you meet is a Decorabi who's just waiting for that Fornius to show up. He's like, Fornius said he was going to meet me here. Where is that guy? And so since then, they have been kind of tragically paired together with Decorabia waiting for Fornius to show up, and Fornius never shows up because he's been murdered. It's heartbreaking. I'm a little sad that since we have Dekarabia as our guide, there isn't a unique interaction where he pops out to talk to Fornius, but it might be that you need an actual Dekarabia in your team, not just as a guide.
Yeah.
Get that?
So you can mad at Papa Greeting, can ya? Presty with the youth these days. You more impressed, you could offer a gift or two. There we go. One elect dampener. I don't have that. Yeah, I can do that. Sure. Okay, cool. I don't remember where Black Goose is at.
Go to if you go back and teleport. If you head back and teleport, I could probably direct you. Basically, around the place where we fought Lamu in Shinagawa.
Up here. Okay.
Yeah, Shinagawa Station, because I remember grinding against a bunch of Black Oozes there when I was trying to get my level up in order to take out Lava on hard. So
appropriate that it takes a Black Ooze.
I think that all the leftover Black Oozes here are actually part of Lamu, that he just slimed around and left them.
It's this old hair gel. Oh, hold on. We have a distraction.
I will say this one is also serving to a degree.
To a degree, yeah. I mean, it's more casual
Not quite as much
office.
as this Bakimitama, but
This is like the office where to like the night out. Okay, fire. What if I just toss a little silly fire shard at you? It's such a little animation every time, but it's always so violent. Just pooping up in flames. Anyways, we have a fair bit of glory. We probably should consider using some of it.
honestly, like, I think it's kind of worth just holding on to just for specific affinities and stuff like that, and then also for like our proficiencies specifically, like the divine skill proficiency, demon stalk. Like, there's so many like.
I'd rather
there
not
are
wait
nice
for
little miracles that are like they're good little like extras or whatever, like nice little perks, but the core stuff is just so important that at this point in the game I think I was saving it for like anytime I didn't have a specific miracle that I absolutely needed. And then of course once you've got the full set of you've got your full garrison filled out and everything, you've maxed out all those, then you usually have like plenty of miracles and plenty of miracles left to purchase and like plenty of ways left to get them. Like I wouldn't worry too much about it.
I can afford to be patient right now, it's fine. And I mean, if I'm going to use that dark ability too, you're recommending, I'd like to have some dark affinity.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like when you were looking
it'd be
at
just kind of a space filler. And I'd rather not have a cool ability just kind of be hitting like a wet booger. What's up, buddy? Sure, I found $2 in the ground. We do need to kill some Mothmen too, by the way. I know they're a little further south here. See, there's Poltergeist.
Oh yeah, of course. I remember there was a lot of confusion online about how exactly to make this quest work. A lot of people were convinced that killing the Mothman would just kill the Mothman rather than put them in the capture jar.
I'm just gonna kill the Mothman and see what it does for the quest progress. What's up? It's so funny hearing that scream and watching it run away. That doesn't feel like the reaction you'd expect. Hey, you're above, but way more above. No, you're right there, actually. Hey, Mimon. Gotta move 3D style and looky through here. Major headache. Yeah. You're too close, I can't just do 2D mode. Oh, that's so funny. Look, poking out a little bit of fun at the Switch's performance. is okay. I feel like we've been pretty fortunate with the frame rate here.
I remember being surprised at just how well SMT5 ran on Switch.
Oh, chocolate
Speaking
drop.
as someone who's now like bearing witness to the internal process of what it takes to get something to run well on Switch or whatever, like it's crazy difficult to get anything to run on Switch full stop, plus run well. But given that this thing was built for the ground up for the Switch, and I don't believe they have any other versions yet. I think, did it come out for PC?
No,
I can't remember.
it didn't, because I would have gotten it for PC.
Yeah, that's true.
Who knows when that will happen?
Yeah, it's still only on Switch as far as I could tell, but yeah, it's just weird in a lot of ways.
Alright, I still haven't seen a black... Oh, there's one. Alright, cool. And we'll beat up some Mothman over here in a little bit. Here. Meantime, though, let's go try to get the Suze in. Come on, you like it when people talk to you. Moon's
so bright.
Oh, you...
I'm gonna shine even brighter. You want me on your side? Sure. I'm actually feeling kind of generous. This won't work out for you, dude. I'm sorry. You're about to be crushed into a fine paste and used to glue two other demons together.
Smoke ball, sure. Another 2,000, still cheaper.
Still cheaper by far.
Oh, my foul black ooze!
Pleasure's all mine.
I just wanted to say foul black ooze. Something about that combination of
Foul
words was
black
real fun to say.
I'm an especially disgusting black ooze.
There's a type of black slime in Caves of Cud. What does the black slime cause? That might be the Iron Shank one. I can never remember. Might be randomized. But there's different colored oozes in Caves of Cud, and if you get your mouth full of that ooze, because they always spawn sewer eels, and sewer eels exist to trip you and make you fall face first into the slime, it could cause diseases. Alright, World of Shadows. Rain did a little stop.
The only problem with getting a demon, like, getting a demon from all these, like, pre-made parts like this or whatever, is that these guys aren't going to have a great selection of skills to impart, but we can always, like, Lamu comes with a pretty good selection himself, so.
Alright, so what do you start here? With Mudun? Buffadine? Kind of do...
Oh my god, that's our first Dine ability. Holy shit, that's a huge upgrade.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
This is kind of sitting on Black Frost Parade. That's okay. This Black Frost would be a backup Lamu, because I think Lamu is just going to be better.
Lamu stuck around for a long time for me. He was very resilient. I mean, I also was invested in keeping him around because I just love this design, but, you know.
Silt of Ruin is also better than our almighty attack on Jovian. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to give you then? Not Ice Breath, that's for sure. I could give you Mabufla if I really wanted to.
I think Marakunda for sure.
Yeah, Marakunda. Just don't really care about Electroma.
I would take Electroma because he's about to get Mazionga, and he has
Okay.
And then last one's free, I guess. He has Mabufla might be nice because it's a multi-target.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking.
Target only.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's just kind of a natural follow-up. Purple Smoke is that... okay, that's one I'm probably not going to keep.
Yeah, he doesn't even have a means to confuse things right now, so... Although he's going to get one, Tentarafu.
I don't know, like, I find setups are rarely worth it. Because of how quick fights go.
Hi, Lamu. Hi again. I think is this our first time special fusing a major boss demon like this from the story to come with us? I think it is, right?
Yeah, none of these other people are bosses. King Frost, I guess, technically is, but he's not like a boss.
Yeah, at 53 is our next one. We'll be able to fuse Hydra from way back at the beginning.
And then, yeah, I recognize this dude now.
Mm-hmm.
Big fire guy. Hydra's gonna be cool though. I'm actually pretty interested in Hydra. That's a good snake.
I love that Hydra design.
Okay.
It's gorgeous. The like swirl inlaid patterns and stuff on the like eyeless masks of the Hydra in this game are based off of the they're based off of the geometric ornament patterns on one of the most famous depictions of the Hydra on like actual Greek pottery, which I always thought was a really cool detail. It was one of the things that gave away that it was the Hydra and not Yamato no Orochi during the first like glimpses that we got of it in the hype cycle.
On here, let's go to essences. That might be a good one to grab. I'm gonna grab this one. God, we grabbed like most of the awakening miracles. It's a little expensive to grab that one right now. Oh, I kind of want physical mastery. I'm gonna grab that. I didn't realize that we were only a rank 1 of our physical affinity.
No, that's definitely worth picking up.
That'll help a bit. Alright, let's go kill a Mothman while I am recalling it. And I know Mothman is over here. And we'll beat up our little blue-haired friend eventually. I don't remember how she got us last night. I just remember it was like pretty one-sided. Alright, Mothman. Men of Moth. Oh.
I'm sure, no, we'll just scoop it up and put it in the capture pod. It'll be fine.
I mean, it's supposed to fit in the jar. And now we can keep it chilled. Yep.
I can't believe that works. It's so funny.
Oh! No, man, Jovian, you didn't have to go that hard. Nothing you do, good god. Run, cowards, run. Cool.
Just a million ways to watch a Mothman turn into sludge. Gonna bring that Lilin with just like a big old Mothman soup.
Yeah, you know, stir it over to fire a little bit. Reminds me of that whole experiment because like of how like caterpillars turn into moths and butterflies. How they kind of turn into a big soupy mess and basically totally reform.
In there for a little bit. But, yeah, exactly.
But they did set training on them, you know, tried to, you know, associate spells with them and behavior, and they noticed that when they switched to butterfly, those behaviors were still inherited.
Yeah, there's a continuity of self there.
Which is interesting as hell. Oh, that's blocked. Also, I hit the button too fast. Oh, how much damage you do with regular attack? Not enough to
Pretty good.
completely slam. I was just curious. Oof.
That dodge animation is really cool. It's so simple to just make them just like go to the side like that, but it looks so good on so many of the demons.
Hey, if it fucking works.
Okay, I got about half an hour left just to give you a heads up.
Yeah. I figured we probably shouldn't get too deep into the thing. Okay, okay, it's up there is the quest turn in. This is south. I just have to go up there. Right. Okay, I'm going the correct direction. I'm off. Right, you're in this little, like, alcove. Do you think we can fight the elephant dude?
Gary McCall? I think we could totally give it a swing. I might want to say it beforehand because I can't remember. Okay, something that's actually, wait.
You're the
do you
best.
know that...
You really got me my Mothman, thanks. Let's go let you
my
fall.
God.
I see more floating around in there.
There's so many Mothmen here.
Like, oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh
Here,
my god.
this is for you. Thank you for your essence. Yeah, the experience is a little kind of nothing right now. Let's take the higher teleport. Actually, no, this is fine for getting there.
How much do you know about Gary McCall's traditional ability set in Shin Megami Tensei games, and how much would you like to know before you go in?
I'm gonna, like, instantly, like, spyglass him anyway, so...
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll be quiet, because Gary McCall is traditionally one of the first enemies in these games to have a particular affinity that usually takes people by surprise. Especially, I remember the first time I went toe-to-toe with some Gary McCall back in the day, given the ability that they have is not something you normally see on an enemy in other RPGs. It's kind of something that SMT introduces you to via the medium of Gary McCall.
Via the medium of Gary McCall. What a wonderful sentence. We have a quest to kill this guy anyway.
Yeah. Gonna turn his head into a watering can.
Right. I feel like
on behalf of the Kelpie.
Feels like a little Pokemon, like, side up watering can kind of thing. Alright, you got your little nipple caps, you're ready to go. You're doing the big L come out and you bro kind of like stance.
.46, we should be able to kick this guy's ass.
Yeah,
you'll notice there.
Cleave.
I got those resistances.
Oh, physical reflect, interesting. Alright,
yes.
So Yoshi...
I remember the first time I encountered that, it was crazy to me, and you're coming off of Final Fantasy, the idea that an enemy just straight up reflects all physical attacks, like...
Alright, we'll have to move Yoshi out, but you got a ton of weaknesses to make up for it. Okay, so basically gotta deal with being smacked really hard. I don't know how many turns you get. Taylor's Glory. Huh. Alright. Impalu's Glory might be worth pulling up for so that I think if I remember correctly, that's going to allow Yoshitsune to use his like physical attacks anyway. Yeah, we could do that, but just like one round. I figured I'd rather switch now. Do we have someone that does light attacks? Wait, didn't you have a Hamo? You do have a Hamo on. It's a little overkill.
Honestly, even though he's not weak to it, it might be worth bringing out. Lama's already out here, of course. I just wanted to see that Bufudyne in action.
Let's see, you don't. Come on,
Dark Block on Belphegor could be very useful, and he has Mabufala to. It wouldn't be like the best attack in the world, but like being able to like just hard block any Mamudunes or whatever would be really useful without having to burn a lot of Dark Dampeners.
Sure. Full height Gia, force block, yeah, let's just palm on you. Oh, that was a little skip. Well, we got Stormbreaker Strike.
The Elemental Affinity allows it to bypass, even though it's still technically a physical attack.
Yep. Let's see. Let's just mark Una you again. Okay.
Nice.
You know what? Let's do it. Have the big turn. Your defense is lowered enough. God, I'm so tempted to like hit Wrath Tempest, but that would only lead to tragedy. Oh, there we go.
Bufudyne.
Yep,
For sure.
There we go.
God damn.
That is a good hit. I'm just seeing what else you have here. Dark Block, okay. I feel like we're making really strong
I would try a
progress.
Sakanagi.
Oh,
That's okay. I'm pretty sure Sakanagi would have bypassed based on its Almighty Affinity, but...
yeah, it would. It's not physical. It's specifically physical,
Yeah.
not, you know, strength damage. But it's Stormbreaker Strike. No, because Sakanagi's a heavy, isn't it? Yeah, not that one. Oh. Let's start lowering your evasion accuracy.
It's already fairly low if everyone was able to dodge that last one except for Lamu.
Yeah, might as well take advantage of that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna steamroller this guy.
And we'll just do a regular.
Obviously never say never, but like...
Yeah. Feeling confident enough. He's not making great decisions. There we go.
Love that belly slap.
Okay, let's see. Deathbound.
It's either gonna be Deathbound or Mamudoon, I think.
Well, we'll Dark Block.
I would pass it, yeah, Dark Block, and then we'll just see what happens.
Let's see. So Stormbreaker Strike versus Sakanagi. No, that's also medium, so it would have done the same amount of. This does more damage because you're weak to it. Cost a bit more. Oh, but the affinity is different. Yeah, I'm wondering now. Because that's a decent amount of damage. And it's the home one. Are we gonna get actually to the... Yeah, we'll be fine. You can have 2 dampeners at once, right?
No.
So does the force block cause... Or does the block ability count as something different?
Block, yeah, guarding is different.
No, I mean like the actual like block ability, like that Core has.
Oh, force. Yeah, no, that will override it. I think physical might be a better one to run with, honestly.
Yeah, okay, we'll stick with that then. And we'll keep your defense lord. There we go. You chose well. That would have been a really gross death bound too if we let it hit. I'm gonna miss the oily bond. Aww. It's hurting. He lowers defense. Alright, well, Lawton is about out of juice anyway. You know what, let's be cheeky. Oh,
Sorry. Sorry, dude.
block and a status effect, that's rough.
Oh, he's all tuckered out.
Well,
This is our first world boss we're taking out?
yeah.
It might be, yeah.
See, is ain't a problem. Him with a force gem. Pop.
Pop like a balloon.
Alright, we got your head. Might as well get a free caramel candy surprise. Oh, god damn it. We're just gonna leave. Yeah, none of us want this fight. Oh, you have a new dialogue. What is it? Absolutely full. See, oh, it is just a bit of what you set up for. Let's go turn in this quest too. Oh, no, not recovery. Just did that. Leyline crossing. All right, now I don't remember what the fucking quest was. Is that it hidden behind this? Oh, that's an angry bird. Scathic looks a lot like Testament.
Skahash has an absolutely amazing design in SMT, and she's also always hovering, which is very funny. She has a lot of unique dialogue with both Cuckoo Lane and Satanta, because she was the one who trained Satanta up into Cuckoo Lane.
Yeah, we got that Grim Makala said.
You got that Gear Makala head? I'm looking to buy.
There we go. That's a decent chunk of experience. She has 8 strength. Holy shit. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Bye-bye. Oh, what's this over here? Alright, Aquamarine. This is probably a good place to stop then. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Great work today.
You can see it.
Oh, we do have to kill that Hecatonkairas. Do you want to just run down there and see if we can take a swing at it?
Yeah, actually, yeah, we have enough time to try that. I don't even know if we have a quest for it. What's up, buddy? Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
It's not who I thought it was.
So the Hecatonchires in Hellenic myth are like sort of imprisoned chthonic multi-armed titans whose job at one point was to help build the various palaces and like fundaments of the world. I always thought it was very funny that they are imprisoned, and Kaneko decided to portray that by just giving them like a big padlock necklace.
Alright, what are you weak to? Force, that's it? Alright, we don't really have a lot of good force people here. I'm gonna do some good old-fashioned debuff stuff. And buffs, I guess. Okay, do I have anyone with force? Hold on. Like, I think, King Long. It's medium, though. I got Wind Draco Strike on you, but your strength doesn't look really the best. Yeah, we don't really have any sort of, like, actual force set up right now.
Yeah.
Well, that's a weakness that we have recognized.
On the other hand, Yoshizune can just take a big old space. It's not like Garamikala. We can just bring out Hasutobi and farm some crits like that.
Sure. We'll swap around.
Oh, nice.
Alright, what you got from me? Okay.
Still. Oh man. Oh, buddy.
Oh, that's rough.
Just use Silt of Ruin. It'll just undo that buff.
Oh, I mean, I already debuffed him once with it, so yeah, it's gonna re-debuff him. Rebuff by the debuff.
Might want to swap out Belphegor, I think.
I think so too. Let's get just another big old damage, big old high hitter here.
Black Frost, maybe?
I think it's Black
Have we made
Frost.
much use of? Yeah, we haven't made much use of Baihu yet. The Bifrost is just such a trooper. Good looking team here.
That Endure is super useful. Dunk.
Fuck yes. Cut off every one of those arms.
Alright, I'm sure they will grow. God, he's still not winning though. Oh, we got Magatsuhi. Yeah, it's time. Sorry, buddy. Punch him in the junk.
Beautiful.
I mean, it's gonna be a crit anyway.
Yeah, but still, what a beautiful crit. God, I love Yoshitsune.
Wrath Tempest it up.
Boofadine.
Or more Raccoonda, actually.
Okay.
And then buff up our attack a little bit more.
Just really meat grinder him.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
This gets just getting more and more disgusting. Oh,
This is sad. This is sad. We're bullying this poor guy.
Holy shit. You're level 47. I'm giving you a respectful amount of fight.
He should have gone around and found all our pylons and destroyed them beforehand.
I'll get to it tomorrow. That's gonna finish him. Yeah, just do the limbo and don't stand back up. Another life bomb. Okay, there is a quest to kill you. Alright, well, let's teleport back and figure out who the hell wanted that one.
It was a Valkyrie near one of the other.
That was the sun then. Yeah, she's right there. I can see the little corner there.
Yeah.
No, we tried face tanking Ishtar right now, and it went badly. You must have missed it. She got 6 turns, and she did one ability twice, and yeah, we didn't even last like a round against her. Longer since the Hecatonachara's presence, since you succeeded in avenging us. And got some dollars.
Good chunk of XP as well. That's nice.
Yeah, we love it.
Very productive day.
Alright, luck needs to stay ahead.
Very well.
I'm gonna sell you on luck. No more regrets.
That was a great
left.
little laugh.
Only wish to go where the warriors who lost their place went. For everybody knows your name. Do.
Godspeed.
Sometimes you just wanna go. Every warrior knows your name. Cheers, but Valhalla. I'd watch that. Alright, I think that is good for today. Got 2 world bosses slapped down with extremely little effort.
Yeah, towards the latter end of SMT, it is also very possible to start completely steamrollering stuff. I don't think that'll last forever, but certainly we are in a very good place right now.
Oh yeah, I was
Ishtar,
noticing
for
that.
instance, demonstrated that there is a limit to our power.
I mean, she is a proper boss and has like a gimmick that they want you to engage with. But beyond that, like, I was noticing just in the casual fights, you know, beyond like a few surprise moments, it's been a lot more smooth sailing. But mental note too, just put it in your head, Francine, so we remember it tomorrow. I'll try to remember too. We need a force person, and we could probably make one.
Yes.
Do we have time right now to try to make one? Just by looking.
I got to roll.
Okay then. So we'll try.
Let's start tomorrow with that.
We'll start tomorrow. So folks, thank you for joining us. If you missed anything, just like check the VOD. I do upload them for preservation. I only missed one, and when we're done with the series, I'm probably gonna do the makeup video for that. Should be amusing. God, I don't think anything else to say. Just we'll be here tomorrow, 2 p.m. EDT. Please consider joining us, and if you can't, again, there will always be the VODs.
Yep. Godspeed, Tool, and don't forget to vote for Slave Zero X of the Game Maker, although I'm seeing that apparently some people are saying the form is already closed, but either way,
well,
we'll know soon.
If you can vote, vote. If not, well, check out all those games anyway. You might see something you really like Slave Zero X. You should consider that. I'm gonna play it on here, stream. Alright.
Looking forward to it.
Later.
Alright, see y'all.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.